Hey guys, welcome back to Atypical Life. My name is April and today's video is on the topic of laundry. So I mentioned a while back that I would like to start doing some Q&A type videos, so feel free to put any questions that you have in the comments section and they might get answered. Also, I am planning on starting a Facebook group and I don't have a name for it yet. When I get it started, I'll put it in the bottom of this video, so if you're interested in that, check out in the description of the video, because that would be a really nice place to have some community, and you can do some Q&A there. That is actually where I got this question from. It was asked on Facebook, and I'm going to look it up so that I can read you the question. It's a little bit long, but I think it'll resonate with a lot of us. I'm going to show you the picture, and it says, "Okay, everyone, I really wanted to share this photo of my cluttered mountain of dirty laundry with you all, but it's truly embarrassing. This is the end of my hallway. I don't know how to get out of this situation. I've never been good at keeping up with laundry. My husband has always done his own, thank God. And the part that takes so long for me is that I have to spray so much stuff with Shout due to the stains on things. We have 4 kids. Also, once it's clean, it's like I have nowhere to put it. There's no rooms and closets or dressers." And immediately after reading this, I sympathized because I understand. I understand what it feels like to be overwhelmed. And first off, I want to say that you're not alone. You are one of millions, probably, I don't know, part of the billions of people who struggle with keeping up with their laundry. And no judgment here, no judgment. And really, the way our house looks and all of these other kind of superficial things are just that. They're superficial. The real problem is that it seems to be causing you and your family discomfort, and is probably leading you, and also is probably leading you to overbuy clothes because you're reaching for something and you don't have it, so you think you need it, and it's not where it needs to be. So you're like, oh, well, I must need this. And then that leads you to kind of rebuy things that you already have. And that leads me to my very first impression, is that you actually might have too many clothes already. And, you know, I say all of this with a disclaimer, okay? I'm just addressing what my first impressions would be for the majority of people. And so I say this because if you're able to have this many clothes in a pile and be so far behind on laundry, and your drawers and closets are so full, then one, you probably have more clothes than fit in your drawers and closets, and that's definitely a clutter maker. And then 2, you probably have plenty to wear, so you're losing your motivation to do laundry. The truth is, about 50% of my motivation to do laundry comes from needing to do laundry. So 50% of my want to do laundry is just a habit. I have the habit of doing laundry every week. I do it to completion. That means fold, put everything away one time. Okay? But then the other part of that is that, like, if I don't do laundry, somebody's going to run out of things. Certain items, we have probably, if I don't do it every other week, somebody's running out of stuff, okay? My family's not as large as yours, so every other week for you is way too long to go because you just have so many people. And that's going to get overwhelming. It needs to, if you could get in the habit of doing your laundry one time to completion every week. But let's go further than that. My actual first impression, the very first thought that I had, was that you have too many clothes. And so I don't know how much time you have in a day. I don't know if you're a stay-at-home mom. I don't know how many kids you're taking care of during the day. I don't know if you're working. But the very first thing I would recommend would be to get in there and start decluttering ASAP. And so if you're not familiar with what to do there, just get a box, a trash bag, something that you can sort, donate, sell, hand-me-downs, trash, whatever other categories you think that you might be sorting into. Or don't even worry about that and just get started and then pick it up on the back end. But doing a little prep work does help not make a huge mess, because that's another really big thing. Just don't do a whole day at one time and think you're going to get it all done, because you're not. So put your sorting boxes somewhere. It can be right in the middle of the floor if needed, okay? Because this is a temporary thing. And if you would just commit to 15 to 30 minutes per day until you're done, and by done, I mean that all of your clothing fits in the closet and the drawers when they're clean. Okay, now we're going to get into a little more details. Sometimes there really are houses that really don't have enough space, or there are situations where you just don't have the right furniture, you don't have enough storage to accommodate. And in those situations, I think that you really need to work on some storage solutions for the long term. You might need to come up with some ideas for seasonal storage bins. Maybe you have room under the bed. Maybe you have an attic or a basement that you can rotate things in and out of. But this is really another topic, and it's can get complicated. So if you would just focus right now on what is actually fitting into your closets and declutter to that point the best that you can. And then you can start to brainstorm ideas for storage as you see what types of items you need homes for. I would also like to know, if this were an in-person kind of consultation, I would also really like to know, how old are your kids? If they are about 4 or older without any special needs, they should be able to start. 4 is about the age where they can start to help. Maybe even before that. But the beginning things that kids can really help with is they can sort by color. They can match socks. Maybe they can't fold them together, but they can match them. They can sort. Sorting, I think, is the big thing. They can sort underwear. They might even be able to put whose clothes are whose. So that's like the first thing that kids can do. And then as they get older, they can actually fold, you know. I would think a 7 or 8-year-old could probably start folding or hanging, maybe even younger than that, really. Another thing that kids can do is they can also help declutter. And I really like when my son helps me declutter things. Sometimes I'll do it with him, sometimes without him. But the times that I do it with him, it's really insightful and I learn a lot. I get his opinion, and it helps me sometimes in my decision making, because I'm like, oh, he's going to want to keep this, or oh, I'm feeling sentimental about this. So it really helps like clarify what's my opinion and what's his opinion, and then that can make it easier. So they also help declutter, and in my opinion, decluttering together is just kind of an important part of family togetherness, coping, development. It just creates a line of communication, and you're teaching your children something very, very valuable when you declutter. I always preface the decluttering situation with reminding that I'm the adult, or that you're the adult, and that sometimes, you know, as an adult, we're more aware of why and when, and that you might need certain items. Also, presumably, we buy the items, so we know how expensive they are to replace. But then I'm like, okay, that's the preface, but I would also like to have your opinion, and I'd like to have your input on the clothing. What are you enjoying wearing? What clothing are you not enjoying wearing? What do you think you have too many of? Is there any of it that you just really, really, really love? Are there styles that you love? And this is a good learning experience. You get to like really get in touch with your kid and what feels good to them, and they really like, and they feel validated when you take the time and listen to their opinion. And that's why I say preface it with, I'm the adult and I have to make certain decisions based on other factors, but I do want your opinion. This is also a really good time while you have them with you to let them try things on. Let them put on those things that are way, way, way too small. If they're throwing a fit, have them put it on, okay? If they're really attached to that shirt they loved 2 years ago, let them put it on. Let them even wear it around the house for a little bit so they can get like really uncomfortable in it and be like, yeah, I need to get rid of this. But this is a really good time to talk about passing on things to other kids so that they can get the same joy that you did from it. And I'm going to go on another kind of side note from here. I feel like I'm 2 side notes deep. But this concept really hits home if you ever buy things secondhand, like toys that they love. So you can give them an example of how someone else passed along something and how they're getting the enjoyment of it now. And that kid probably really loved that thing, but they outgrew it, and then they passed it on, and now you're enjoying it. And I think that, like, it was kind of an unintended consequence of buying things secondhand, was like that learning lesson of, see how we pass things on to each other and we share, and it's not just about me, me, me. It's about sharing the experiences. Like I said, let them know ahead of time that you're going to get the final say. That makes it a little bit easier to stomach when you're like, no, but we have to keep this thing, if you let them know in advance, okay? Also, though, I think it's really important as well, if you can, make some exceptions to your thoughts and your opinions to let them make the actual final decisions. But let them get the final say on some things, so that'll help strengthen not only their decluttering muscle, but their confidence, and also that confidence in you, that you're listening. It's like a bonding experience. I mean, it's a good time to build trust and rapport with your kid. Okay, let's get back to laundry. Who knew laundry could be so deep, right? So while you're committing to this 15 to 30 minute declutter every day if you can, because this is something that you're going to need to get done, and the longer you drag it out, the more stressful it's going to be on you. But you should also commit to doing 1 load of laundry per day to completion until your kids are old enough to do it. Okay, when they're old enough to do it, pass that chore on. I grew up in a family, it was a step family, but I grew up in a family of 6, and you better believe at about 10, 11, we were doing our own laundry. Especially we were all in sports, so we had uniforms that had to be washed at certain times. We were responsible for all that, okay? And it's important. Like, just pass that responsibility on to your kids, because it's theirs. It's their responsibility. But anyways, so if you can commit to that daily schedule, it really becomes part of just your routine, something that you barely think about. It's just a habit. Let's make an example. Say you get off work, you throw a load of laundry in the washer, cook dinner. After dinner, you put the laundry in the dryer. Done. For the day anyways. And then the next day you get home, you fold yesterday's laundry and put it away. Put something in the washer, fold yesterday's laundry, put it away, and then you throw today's laundry in the dryer. That's an example. That's not my example. I have my own. But one thing, I do laundry by color. I noticed in this photo that there was already some baskets there, but you have kind of this nice space in the hallway. Get you some tall baskets, maybe that would all fit there. Or just use the ones you have, and at least try to sort darks, lights, towels. If you can sort darks, lights, maybe you have a place in the bathroom for the towel sorting. Or maybe everybody just use their same towel all week. That's how we do it. We have a place where we hang towels. We use our towels for a few days. For me, if I have it sorted darks, lights, towels, I can just grab the darks, throw them in the washer, make sure they're all darks, and wash that load for that day. I say every day because it's inevitable that there are going to be days that don't make sense to do laundry. But with 4 kids, you're probably going to need to do at least 5 loads a week, I would say. And a load of towels. I mean, I guess it depends on how big your kids are, or what, how many outfits they're wearing a day. But even if you said Mondays are darks, Tuesdays are lights, Wednesdays are towels, or Thursdays are darks, Fridays are lights, you will be caught up, and then you have your weekend. This is doable if you do 1 load every day. So if you would just start, here's another example. So start the load before something that takes about an hour, pop them in the dryer, and then they can stay in the dryer until whenever. As long as they are dry, they're not going to start to stink. They will get wrinkled, so you might need to do a 5-minute little wrinkle release dry before you're ready to fold and hang. If you have more time, obviously get them out of the dryer and hang them up before they get wrinkled. It'll save you an extra step. Make this habit for every single day. Make the commitment to at least occasionally bring your kids along to help. I know sometimes bringing the kids along just actually makes things take longer, but try to bring them along like once a week, or at least one of them, so they can help, and they can also be learning so that they can start to get faster at stuff. Another cool thing is that if you don't try to do it all in one day, you aren't trying to fit everything clean all at once in the closet. So you're sort of rotating, and that frees up a little extra space. You don't need quite as much space as you would if you're putting every single item in at one time. I would say that's a little bit of a cheat, but sometimes we need those little cheats. One other thing I wanted to mention is the Shout. So I always keep a bottle of Shout hanging. I keep 2 bottles of Shout. One is hanging by the laundry basket, and one is hanging in the laundry room. They're in separate places for me. So that makes sense. If I know something has a stain on it, I'll spray it, throw it in the laundry basket. If I find something has a stain on it after I'm pulling it out of the dryer, I'll spray it and throw it in the laundry basket. It sits in there for days. It doesn't need... My husband was really stressed about that. And I'm like, look, I've been doing my laundry like this for years. I just throw the Shout on it, throw it in the basket. I've never ruined anything that way at all. I've never had anything smell from it. I just kind of fold up the Shout on itself and then throw it in the basket. Obviously, if you have like a red and white sweater, you might want to be more more conscious of what you're folding on each other so you don't get any bleeding. But I've literally never had anything have a problem in that way. Then the next time I do laundry, I just throw it in the washer. That way you're not sitting there waiting on it to work. Or skip that item until next time. If you're doing laundry if you're doing laundry once a week and you skip the item for the week, it's not going to be that big of a deal. That would be my suggestion for this Q&A. That would be my A for this Q. Obviously, there are unknown factors that would have an impact on my answers, but one of my favorite things to remember is when I'm overwhelmed, just 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the other. 1 step forward, next step forward, next step forward, next step forward. It basically just means that you don't have to have it all figured out today. It won't ever all be figured out until you start. It just won't. And so you just get started and then you say, this isn't working for me. What can I do different? How can I make this work for me? And that's the only, you never know until you start. You just have to start and then see what works, what doesn't. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me know, obviously, like I said, if you have any Q&A for me down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and also check out and keep an eye out for that Facebook group that I'm getting started. My name is Ruby Rouge on Facebook. I can't really change it to anything else. That's just what it is. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April. Today I am standing in front of the very cluttered closet that I have. It's it's too much. I need to do some clothes. I need to get rid of some clothes. I need to get rid of some shoes. Today I'm focusing on shoes. I do a shoe declutter every single year because this is a recurring problem for me. I am trying to work through my stuff. I am trying to convince myself to get rid of more and more and more and more and more every year. I have a ton of shoe declutters on my channel. If you want to go back and see some of the topics that I've done before, I've done KonMari style. I have decided how many pairs of shoes a person might need, actually. I have done just like kind of my own hodgepodge styles. Anyways, if you want to go check some of those out, please feel free to do so. I'll link them in the cards, maybe down below if I remember. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do today. Today I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just going to try to go as fast as I possibly can. And yeah, anyways, so let's just start. Okay, let's get started. These are boots, winter boots. Mostly winter boots. Rain boots. I just bought these. I'm gonna keep them. I like them. These guys I'm gonna keep again for another year. Yeah. If you watch some of my other videos, I explain that, but I am doing away with that system. At this point, I have gathered the information that I needed to get from it. These boots I like, but they are falling apart, unfortunately, so I'm going to let them go. There's some snow boots, and all of this is starting to come out. I've had these for a long, long time. These guys, I just had to buy something to replace these. Haven't bought them yet. I'm in the process. I need a pair of like work boots. I like to mud around and do things and get dirty, and I need boots. And during pregnancy, my feet grew. I know that happens. And unfortunately, these no longer fit. My feet did grow, but then they also kind of went back. So, but I don't think those are anywhere close to fitting. Oh, these are okay. I forgot about these. We will keep those for now. Getting away with those. Oh, I don't like these, but this is also something I'm wanting to replace this year. I don't know. I never like them when I wear them, but I do, like, unfortunately have to wear them sometimes. Like, I don't have anything else that suits the need, so I'm going to hold on to these for right at this second. It's here. These I do like. I need wiped off, but yeah, just a nice dressy black boot. Let's see, I would really like to get rid of at least one more pair. Oh, these are cute. I mean, it has been so long since I've worn like shoes. Just like not going anywhere. COVID's kind of messed things up. And then when I do go places, like, I'm not really dressed up. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, it's a bit depressing. I was fine at first, and then we got to go and do a bunch of stuff, and then now we're back in quarantine, so. That was kind of stressful, but, oh, these are cute. I forgot about these. These are starting to get old, but I think that I can get another year out of them.
Nice fall boots. These are my snow boots. I'm going to be keeping those. Snow boots are so expensive. And these are like legit. They're so good on ice. They're the Columbia Ice Maidens. They're actually like incredibly good on ice if you're curious. Yowzers. I could probably get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of one of these last 4 pair. So it's either going to be these guys. These guys. I think I like these better. Oof. Black flat boots. These are kind of out of style, but they're such a classic, and these are pretty decently well made. I hate to get rid of them. Same's here. Not getting rid of these yet. Once again, just the classic style. So, okay, I'm gonna get rid of the brown ones. I'm gonna get rid of these. I just haven't worn them in a long time, and I need to make some more room in my life. So those are gonna go. These are all mixed up. Yeah, so I don't really know how I'm going to approach this, but and these are really dusty, and I have a rag somewhere. Okay. These guys, I love these. I think they're so cool. I love slip-on chucks. They're my favorite. Unfortunately, these are some that pregnancy ruined, so they're going to have to go. I love these. They're super cute. They're the same size as the other ones. And I have worn them. It's just like if I have to wear them for a long time, my feet hurt. So let's just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Okay. I love these. I'm going to address these in a group. I have talked myself into making myself get rid of 1 pair out of a certain amount. So these are cute, and I forgot I have these. I need to wear these. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I am going places still. It's just not getting dressed the same way that I used to get dressed. So, if that makes sense. Let's see. These are to address these Sperry's. I wear quite a bit, especially in the fall, so I will hold on to these another year. Oh, I forgot about these. I like these. Okay. See, this is another reason I do the decluttering, because I am switching shoes for the seasons as well. Oh, these were boots that didn't make it. Shoot. The boot declutter. So I'm going to put these back in the closet actually right now. But yes, part of what I'm actually doing as well is getting, I have to use a ladder. I don't know if you could tell. But I have to use a ladder in my closet to reach the top. So I'm trying to get things that I use more often and seasonal type of things to be more accessible. These are kind of nice to have on hand for events. Said that like it was a thing of the past. I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to be so Debbie Downer today. I am feeling a bit depressed. But... Alright, I'm going to let these go. I think I have decluttered those before, and I think I got nervous because I was supposed to go to a wedding and I pulled them back out because I was desperate. And then we ended up not having to go to the wedding. And because of COVID, actually. And then I just said, whatever. Yowzers. I do really like these, and they're just so stinking comfortable. I'm going to keep them for another go around. But these are like super, when I worked out of the office or out of the house, wore those a lot. Same with these. These were great work shoes. I think they're too small. And they're tearing apart. You know what? I'm not working out of the house right now. I'm just gonna get rid of them. Oh, that's dangerous. Is that too dangerous? No, I can do it. I get nervous because I'm like, what if I have a job interview? What if I have to? I'm like, I can manage. I will manage. Oh, these are like shoes I buy over and over again. This is just a style of shoe that like I have to have on hand. It's just super easy to wear, so it goes with a lot. I'm very practical. I like to have a few impractical things, but I'm really practical. Oh gosh, these were a mistake purchase. And I tried to keep it in salvage. They didn't fit that great, and I don't know what. Like, it's not really my style. I don't even remember why I was convinced I needed those. So we're decluttering them. I'm gonna keep these. I think these could replace my, or just for a minute, this can be my safety net for getting rid of the other brown shoes. To where we might see the cats soon. Yeah, I like these. They're dirty, they need wiped off, but oh, there she went. She didn't like that idea. Oh, I forgot about these. Yeah, I really like these, and they're super comfy. And they're cute. What happens when you have too many pairs of shoes? These are brand new. I buy these 2 at a time. I don't know why. But I like those a lot. They're Nike Celso flip-flops. Like, it's my flip-flop. It's the flip-flop I wear. Ooh, these. You know, do these even still fit? I can't remember. I think they do. I don't think these fit me anymore. I'm very, very sad about that. I'm getting rid of those. Very sadly. What are these? Oh, more Celsos. Brand new, baby. Oh, these are on their last leg, but I'm going to keep them for now. This is when you know, like, I'm definitely a project panner. I actually have like focus shoes, and these are like my focus shoes right now. I'm just trying to wear these as much as possible so I'm wearing them out. Oh yeah, these are cool. Just these are for really going out. Keeping those. Oh, I forgot about these. I mean, I wore like 0 cute shoes this summer. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say 0 cute shoes, but I definitely did not get into my shoes. I wonder if these still fit. Like, it's been so long since I've worn some of these, like, I assume that they still fit, but God, I don't even know. These don't fit anymore. Oh, gosh. I thought I'd worn them since pregnancy, but it's hard to tell. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I just bought these last fall. and wore them never. I wore them like twice. So, what else? Oh, these, have we done these yet? Oh yeah. Oh, these I really like. These are just kind of an easy, something for me to slip on. Those are still in good condition. There's some cat fur on the bed right there. Please excuse, please excuse. Okay. Let's see what these are. Oh shoot. You know what? Size 8. These might be too small. Let's just see. I went from like a 7.5, 8 to an 8. Somewhere between 8 and 9. Not always 8.5. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to these one more time. And this is an empty box, which I'm purposely holding on to for a second until I see what I have. And what time is it? Okay. Okay, so now I have these 4, and this is where I'm going to get rid of one of these, and I think it's going to be these. I love them, but I think out of all of those, yeah, I don't think that these fit me anymore. So unfortunately, I am going to let those go. Let's just try on the rest of them. Oh yeah, these still fit good. Okay. Sybil. That's clearly much better than it was. Okay, well, I mean, I clearly have less than I did here, so I still have one more group in the closet. So let's put these back and get those out. Okay, these, yes, I just wear these around the house. These, no, these are the old wear around the house. Those are done. I'm going to wear these until fall is over, and then I'm going to throw them away. These, they're going to go. I thought that I would wear them. My grandma bought them for me when I was pregnant because they were slip-on, and I thought that I would wear them around the house, and I don't. Yes, I wear these a lot. These are my current Nike Celsos. I'm sorry about the focus in this video if it's bothering you. Shower shoes for the gym. Haven't been to the gym in a while, but I plan on going back. Yes, I'm definitely keeping these. I would like to put all these shoes down here that I just threw in the floor that I know that you can't see back in their box. These are my grass mowing shoes. I don't feel that you need to see them. I can take the sticker off the box. Unfortunately, I am going to let these go for the same reason I have let all my other chucks go. And I'm just going to do it. And I'm okay. I am okay with it. I am okay with it. These I'm wearing until the end of this month probably. And then I won't be able to wear flip-flops anymore. I'm going to hold on to those and then I will throw them away. These guys. And by throw them away, if anything can be recycled or reused, I always do that. If not, then I put it where it goes. These, yes, keeping. Oh, these guys. I think I've decluttered these before, but then I put them in my maternity stuff, thinking I might do that again, and I've decided that I'm probably not going to be able to do that again. So I'm going to put those. Those are done. Oh, I like these. Yeah, I wear these. These. I bought these when I was like, these will go with a lot. They fit me. They're comfortable. When I thought I was going to be going a whole bunch of places this summer, never wore them one time. These I'm going to go ahead and let go. I like them. I just don't wear them all that much. And, you know, I'm just tired of holding on to stuff. These guys, I actually purchased these because I like to have a pair of these kind of like Jesus type sandals. They're very practical for certain applications. I like to have them. These are also another pair of Nike flip-flop that I like, that I buy in multiples. I don't know why. I think because I like to order a pair, and I have to order a pair every year, and you have to get 2 to get free shipping, which is fine. I don't do it every year. It's every other year. Oh, I forgot about these. I have some black flats. I didn't necessarily forget. I haven't worn them in so long. Okay. And these guys, yeah, I like these a lot. So my mom's shoes. I didn't know this. Okay, these are my new trail shoes I bought to do trail things in. These I like. I'm going to let go of them though. I don't wear them. I have been holding on to them forever because I like them. These, oh, okay. These are my current like white shoe. I know these are like super, super, super old, but I used to work at Foot Locker and I had a ton of tennis shoes. Too many. Oh, I like these. Good deal. Where are these back here? Oh, this is the box for my black Chucks. Alright, so these are all the shoes that I am getting rid of. I'm getting rid of 17 pairs of shoes, which is pretty good. I'm actually, that's probably, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I've seen any of my other declutters. I can't remember if that's good or bad, or not bad, but it's never bad, but you know what I mean. If that's better than normal or if that's just normal. Anyways, so I have 17 pairs of shoes. I actually started this time with 70, so I was up a little bit. I had bought quite a few. As I mentioned, my feet grew, and I've just been kind of changing my style and trying to replace some things. Hopefully I got rid of more. How am I trying to word this? More than I ended with last declutter. So I would like to go back and look at last declutter's video and see the number I ended with, because now my total number of pairs of shoes is 53, which, you know, isn't terrible. I came up with a goal number of 35. I would actually like to get there one day. Not there yet. So I'm very curious. When I have all those numbers, I'll flash them all up on the screen because I'm really curious what I had last time beginning, what I had last time ending, and where I'm at now. I actually, when I first started decluttering, I don't know if the videos on YouTube, but when I very first started decluttering my shoes, I had 120 pairs of shoes. So to be at 53, I feel like I've made quite a bit of progress in life, or, you know, in that kind of life, and becoming a bit more minimized in my approach to life, because I need to be. I prefer it that way. I enjoy it. I like being a little more minimal. I like using my closet as a container. I don't know, I can't remember the Clutter lady's name, but she talks about the container method, and my closet is my container. So when my container, i.e. my closet, starts to get full, it starts to get junky, that's when I know I have too many things. It's time to declutter. I forgot to show you my before and after pictures, and I feel like the difference is pretty impressive, considering the only thing I did was declutter the shoes. The clothes are still a mess. There's still random stuff in the closet that doesn't need to be there. The floor still needs swept. You know, I'm just still pretty impressed though. I'm like, man, that looks a lot better. I'm excited to see this process once I'm fully completed. So I am hoping to get to it this time. I would really like to take everything out of the closet, clean really good, paint. I would like a fresh coat of paint in here. Yeah, and just do some general sprucing up. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see where we end up. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.